It's great to talk with you. I love watching the training footage. I know we only get small sample sizes, but how are you feeling? We are weeks away. This is something that you've been waiting for such a long time.
Man, I feel amazing. You know, I think that's the key word, and a great word to say is just amazing. You know, some people feel good, some people feel great, but I feel amazing. I think just this time that has passed has been great for me. You know, the more time that has passed, you know, the more and more we've been able to work on different little things and perfect it. You know what I mean? You can never be perfect in certain things, but that don't mean you can't train to be perfect for it. And I think what we've been doing is definitely going to benefit me in not only this fight to come, but fights to come, you know, in the future as well. So I thank God for everything that has happened to me and the thing that's going to happen for me.
Now, working with Malik Scott, when I look at the training footage and I see it, you have this, there's this love that I see that you are exhibiting in your training. Are you enjoying every single moment of your training and working with Malik? Because you guys seem to be just so in sync with one another.
Yeah, man. You know, Malik is a wonderful person, man, a wonderful man. I met him way back years and years ago in the Poconos when we was getting Thomas Adamek ready to defend his title, and it was just we clicked, you know, at first sight. You know, I tell the story about how I not only did I meet him that particular time, but I also met his family, his moms, his sons, and the unique thing about me and Malik, not only do we have a brotherhood, a bond, a love for each other, but a fun fact is that his mother is the same birthday as mine, and my mother lands on the same date as his. So it's pretty cool, man. And just to be out here with Malik, not only just with Malik, but all my brothers. I have every last one of my brothers, you know, in camp with me. All my brothers is a part of my team. And it's just that love, man. I tell people I have so much love around me that the hate is invisible to me. You know, I don't really dwell on it. It's nothing to me. You know, I think they take it more personal than I. You know, it's just one out the other. If someone says something, or if I see something, or most of the time I don't really see nothing. If you live where I live, you will understand the isolation that I have. And like I said, I always talk about the love because it's just it's so real. You know what I mean? And what we have in our team, how passionate we is, and us training, it's just fun, man. They say if you're having fun on your job, it's not working. So that's what it is right now. We're just been able to have fun while learning things. We create things together. And we just, you know, it's just the passion that we have to come back and do this thing again and to become two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Deontay, as I understand it, you've been fully vaccinated for quite some time, and I was just wondering if you could lend your perspective on maybe the reluctance of a lot of boxers to not get vaccinated because it's obviously been postponing or canceling a lot of fights.
I mean, you can't tell grown people what to do, you know, and you know, it's hard to try to. I can only say that, you know, what's going on in the world and what we're going through with it is something new to us all around the world. And a lot of people are frightened to what they have heard of what's been going on. So, you know, for me, we thought it was be a great idea for us to, my whole team, just to get vaccinated, just in case. You know, there's always that just in case factor. As you can see, my fight was already postponed once again due to, you know, the claims of this situation. But we just thought it'd be a great idea because I heard a lot of things, but I trust the people that I'm around. I trust my doctor. And my doctor was really the one that was really able to really just calm me down in that situation and be like, all right, we're going to get it, you know, so we won't, and everybody around me to get it. So it won't be no mishaps, no miscommunication or nothing, no excuses about, you know, we caught the COVID or anything like that. So, you know, for me, my advice to all other fighters, if you're comfortable with it, go do it, get it done, you know. And if you're not, then, you know, you take your judgments on that.
And Deontay, my other question for you is just, have you decided what, if anything, you're going to wear into the ring going into this fight based on what happened in the before the last fight?
Yeah, I'm gonna, all my fights have, well, since I became champion, it's nobody come out with a better dress, better uniform than I, and we're gonna continue to continue with that, and we just have to see what I put on. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be something that I dedicate this, to my people, my tribe, So look forward to seeing it.
Hi, Deontay. Observing your last training camp, it appeared that when you weren't training, you were spread pretty thin with media obligations and life in general. Did you feel distracted in the lead up to the second fight?
I didn't feel distracted. It was I think the word for it is draining. When you're dealing with media and promoting the fight and different things like that, it's very draining to a fighter. And I didn't realize how draining some of these things would be until I go into my room, and I would feel like, well, I got the rest of the day to rest, and it'll be all right and stuff like that. But as over time, as you continue to do it, leading up to the weeks of the fight, I mean, it adds on, and it can be very draining just to please, obligations that you have to for a fight, and at this point in time, we're being smart about everything that we do, even with the media, the things that I promote, the things, people who I talk to, sharing my energy with people, all that has changed. I think I devoted my my time, and everything else above to people, especially being a champion. And a lot of people didn't appreciate it, but they're going to see the big difference now. They're going to appreciate me way more now than more so than ever, because of the way I am, the way I'm going to handle them and handle certain situations.
The way that you train physically has appeared to change. Has your approach mentally changed as well?
So, as far as training, you say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, most of everything has changed. I'm super focused. I'm more focused now than I've ever been in my entire career. This is another part, a second phase of my career. Like I said, I had fun in my first album coming out, defending the title. For 5 years. 10 title defenses, like I said, I gave my time to people, and so it was appreciated, but sometimes it wasn't. And at this point in time, man, we're serious about everything. I'm super focused. I'm in a happy place, and I'm glad that I'm here. I'm happy. That they say things happen for a reason, and sometimes we don't understand that reason until we get in a situation or a certain place in life, and then we understand. And with me and my team aboard, we all understand everything that has happened, and we're just looking forward to it. We all smile, we all laugh. I always talk about the love that I have in my camp, and it is so real. I love to display it. I love to talk about it because, so many people look for this type of love because there's so many fake people out there that show fake love. And I know one for sure, if I see love, it's between the family that I have within my team and my brotherhood that I have with all my guys, and that means a lot to me.
Hello, Deontay. Good to talk to you today. I was wondering, I know that you probably were very unhappy when the fight was postponed from July until October, but I'm wondering now that you're in the period of time leading up to the fight that it's happening in October, do you think that the delay was of any benefit to you, not a benefit? Like, how do you view the delay? Would you think it's going to be ultimately good for you? And if so, why?
The delay was a blessing for me. The more they delayed it, the more time we had to work on our craft and art, and to go over even more strategically go over the game plan that we're going to have come October the 9th. So, it was a time of frustration because as a fighter, you think, as a fighter, you're ready to go. You're ready to get back out there. And this is the longest I've been out of the ring, especially when I'm anxious to get in the ring. it's just something about boxing that calls you. That ring just calls you there. You know, even when sometimes you may want to give up. Sometimes you may just want to quit or just say, I don't want to do no more. Just something about boxing, it just draws you back. Look at all the retired guys, they coming back and they just want to be a part of boxing. Boxing allows you to just stay part of it, man. But that time that we had, you know, it have benefited me tremendously. And I'm looking forward to October the 9th.
And so when you get in the ring and you fight Fury for the third time, is your motivation or is your most motivation to you, is it to get back the WBC heavyweight title, or is it just to beat this man that sort of seems to be under your skin for the last number of months?
I just want to beat his ass, you know, just as simple as that, you know, just beat his ass.
I wanted to ask about the drug testing for this fight. Are you concerned at all about that? And do you know what the plan of action is?
I mean, I can't worry about what's going to go on that side. You know, we hired some people to do that job, and we're expecting them to do that job. You know, my job is to get in the ring and put on a great performance and do the things that we have set planned. And that's all I'm focusing on. I'm gonna leave that job to them, and I'm gonna leave my job to myself.
Now, after the last fight, you talked about how you felt that there was something going on with Tyson Fury's gloves, and that he had put something that resembled an egg weight into the gloves. At any point, did you consider, like, this would be a grand conspiracy if he did this? At any point did you consider calling the police, making it a criminal matter? Because, I mean, you're talking about somebody trying to really badly hurt you against a contract that you've signed. This would be like a criminal matter if you were to do that.
But you know, I didn't go to the measurements of that. You know, like I said, I want it back in blood, so that's up to me. So come October the 9th, I will get my revenge. You heard it. You seen the shirts we had, glass eye glass, eye for an eye, and that's what I'm looking forward to.
Has this training camp been the best training camp you had as a professional? And if so,
what's the second part?
And the second part is the loss from Tyson Fury. Do you think that bettered your career? Do you think that made you a better fighter?
This training camp has been amazing. It definitely has, hands down, been the best training camp I've ever had in my entire career. You know, sometimes you need certain events to happen in life to bring about a change of things, whether that's getting rid of people out of your life, or whether it's taking up the regiments of training inside the camp, or you know, anything that it feels that need to be a change. And I can't say, man, this is the best camp I've had all the way around. And this is the first time where I had all my guys with me, you know, at all times, at a long period of time, and with no distractions, you know, or the outside world or anything, you know. And I'm just in a happy state. I'm in a happy place. My mindset, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, I'm ultimately happy. And it has been a blessing. And what was the second question?
The second question was the loss to Tyson Fury. Do you feel it has made you a better fighter? And if so, what did you take from it? What did you learn so much about yourself from it?
I mean, it definitely have made me a better person. You know, just it's strengthened me in so many areas. You know, I can say so many different things here, but my action is going to speak louder than my words can. Any given day, any given month, week, year. You know, and I'm just ready for October the 9th just to display it and prove to the world that who I am and what I am. You know, and I tell everybody, all my fans, don't blink.
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente, con una pasión tan fuerte.